So we're here on board the Rustler 36 Bayonet with her skipper, Abhilash Tomy. Abhilash, great to see you again. And this is the second Golden Globe race for you. Why come back?
Unfinished business.
Okay, because obviously you got dismasted in the last one in the Southern Indian Ocean, suffered a pretty bad back problem. Well, you broke your back, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're all good now?
I'm pretty fine. I broke 4 vertebrae and then it had to be fixed with rods and screws. So that's done. And then I'm back. I'm fine.
And your sailing's all good? It's no problems?
No, I did 2,000 miles of sailing and maybe I just need some extra cushions when I sit outside. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So talk me through the Rustler 36. You bought PRB, which was Philip Pesceau's Rustler 36 in the last GGR. Yes. Why did you choose this boat?
A lot of reasons. She was called Gregal before and she was sailing as PRB for the race. One of the reasons why I bought it was because she was available and she was pretty well prepared for the last GGR and she was a fast boat at that time. Mm-hmm. And the amount of time that I had to prepare for this GGR was like very short. I finalized things with my sponsor only in end of March, which meant that I had probably 2 months to prepare the boat and then another couple of months to do all mandatory sailing and stuff like that. So, yes, I mean, this was the straightaway choice because I wouldn't have to do too much work on this boat.
Talk me through the work you have done.
Well, big things, we've strengthened the bulkheads where the chain plates go in. So we made it much thicker. We changed the sail plan a bit. So instead of too many hang-down sails, we went for at least one furling head sail so that I don't have to keep running to the bow. We put a new autopilot, wind pilot instead of Beaufort, which was there in the boat.
And you had a wind pilot last time. Why have you gone for wind pilot again?
Oh, because it's good. It's, I mean, I'm used to it. B, the boat was dismasted, but the wind pilot was still standing. And I know what problems it can have. I know how to sort it out. And instead of going for something brand new, which, you know, I'm trying to figure it out, I know this system.
Okay. And what other, have you strengthened the boat elsewhere as well?
Yes, we did a strengthening at the bow. That is a result of an unfortunate incident at sea. We collided with a ship. Or the ship collided with us.
Okay, so just talk me through what happened, because this was during the prologue race from Guican to Le Sable d'Olonne.
Yes, we were doing the prologue from Gijón to Le Sable d'Olonne, and this incident happened in broad daylight, good visibility, overcast sky, so not too much of bright sunshine. The crew on deck kind of got busy reading a book. And he saw the ship, but after the collision. And incidentally, that book is Sir Robin Knox Johnston's book, A World of My Own, where he talks about how we sail around the world.
So he was so absorbed that basically didn't realise this massive multi-ton
vessel. No, it was a very small ship. It was just 150 meters.
Okay.
Yeah. And very brightly painted in blue, so probably camouflaged itself. But yes, it did happen. We had some damage to the mast and the bow was damaged. And the mast was still standing, so we gave it some support with halyards and forestay, and then sailed the boat back to LSO. And then as soon as we reached, we picked out of water, mast was checked, we made a complete plan. Then I had people coming down to help me. So Dick Copeman, who was the technical manager, was here to help, and Sandy came in to do the green card checks, and then she stayed on as the manager. And Jade, he's a rigger from Ian's team. He did the mast, and we had a couple coming from Belgium, a yard called Jean Van Dam. So yeah, they all did a fantastic work.
Okay, and just so, have you added strengthening now to the bow as a result?
No, we've not done anything special. It's as strong as before. That's all I can say, if not stronger, but nothing intentionally. And we filled it with construction foam as per the rules.
Okay, so it's pretty solid now.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, okay.
I think I've sent a clear message to the fleet to stay away from me.
Okay, and what is your kind of secret weapon for this race?
Popcorn. I can sail as long as I want, as long as I have popcorn.
Okay. And what do you think gives you the edge in this race?
Well, I've been in the Southern Ocean before, and I'm not exactly a guy who pushes a boat very hard, but I look for these little changes that can bring in big results. That's what my focus is going to be. I believe that if you push it too hard, you might be limping in the end.
So slow and steady.
Exactly. The way I did my first non-stop circumnavigation, it was like very conservative, but the boat came back with absolutely no defect. I had one torn sail in 5 months. That's all.
Okay. And the last race, you were really pushed for time. This race, do you feel kind of more prepared?
The last race I was pushed for time. This time also I'm pushed for time because of the accident. Otherwise, like, we were fine on target. But the last time I was very stressed. This time I'm not so stressed because I have good people with me. I got a lot of good people who've taken ownership of getting the boat ready. So Sandy's like, she's far more stressed than me.
And storm tactics, are those remaining the same?
Yes. Now, going back to that storm which got me dismasted, I really don't think any tactic would have worked except for some very clear advance warning saying that this is how it's going to be, and you move way north at 200 or 300 miles where the winds are very steady, or just head south where you get time for the sea to settle. Otherwise, I think I'll be continuing to sail. And that's a tactic I've used in up to 60, 70 knots, and it works.
Okay. Can we do a little tour of the boat quickly? So
Okay.
have a look here. So if you go up and
it's
go
a bit of an officer's, it's a bit of an officer's mess here. So we got the collision bulkhead, and it's filled with foam, and it's already tested and proven, and it works fine. This is where I store all my sails, a little bit of tools, which I don't need to use often, like bolt cutters and all that. I've got a head here.
And is it an actual head, or are you going bucket option?
No, toilet.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. This is another storage space. 4 bunks. I mean, 2 of these and 2 with cushions.
Okay. And so you've got leak cloths there.
Yeah, this is the leak cloth.
Yeah.
And this one has got straps so that I can strap myself and survive a storm. Handholds.
Yeah.
More handholds. That's my chart table.
Yeah.
And I got my galley there.
So you've got a full oven on board. A lot of people have ripped that out.
What?
Yeah, a lot of people are just
full oven. Okay, right.
So oven and...
I'm just keeping what Philip had. So if Philip Pesce had this, it means it's probably the lightest thing you can find on earth.
Yeah, because he really pushed last time, didn't he?
He didn't even have cushions on board.
Okay, so you're going for a bit more comfort than he had.
Oh, of course.
Okay. Yeah. And just talk me through your nav table here. You've obviously got your SSB radio.
I got ICOM MA01E. Yeah. It was installed earlier.
Okay.
A depth sounder previously installed. That's a VHF, works fine. Ecomax, CLET Marine AIS alarm. And I've got an AIS, which is installed inside this cushion. So it's an AIS transmitter. I don't have anything to read what it's transmitting.
Okay, and weather facts?
No.
Not bothering?
Not really.
Okay, so you're just going to rely on getting weather information?
Yes. Okay. I'm making my own charts.
You're making your own charts?
Yeah, from the information that I get. That's what I was doing last time.
Okay.
Making my own charts.
Yeah.
So the thing is, when I was a pilot, before every sortie, I had to get briefed, and they will take out these charts and they will draw these isobars, etc. And they were hand drawn, right? Every station used to hand draw their charts, and I have a pretty good idea of how things will be.
Okay, brilliant. Are you right if we go up on deck and you can show us?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, Furling Yankee.
Yeah.
And after that, I got a hanged on Code Zero. Ahead of that, I got a spinnaker or a asymmetric, both. I got a inner stay and a Genoa. Yeah, 2 spinnaker poles, which are mandatory for GGR.
Yeah.
A mast. And a
And it's
boom.
obviously a new mast, is it?
No, it's Phillips mast.
Okay.
The boom is new. And mainsail. Mandatory solar panels.
So your Dodger,
It's Phillips.
it's Phillips. Okay.
So it's solid and pretty nice.
Yeah. It's quite wide. Is that? Are you worried about windage on it, or?
No, it probably will be helping when I'm sailing downwind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
2 wind generators.
Yep.
And yeah, I think they will be probably, if I reverse a connection, they will be pumping wind backwards in light winds and I'll get some speed. Just kidding. I got a farm of winches and stoppers
Yeah.
on the mast and on the deck. So, yep, that's mostly it.
And your power generation, what percentage is solar? What percentage is wind?
Till now, I've been getting 100% from solar
Okay.
because I've not been in more than probably 15-20 knots. I think from my experience, Southern Ocean, the wind generator takes over completely. So it's going to be solar here in the tropics, and beyond that, the wind generators.
Okay. Brilliant. Fab. Thank you.
Thank you.